These days, I've been feeling a bit down about art. Not because I don't enjoy art anymore, but because the weight of the average non-artist's ignorance is accelerating the rate in which artists and other creatives start to feel more and more irrelevant. What I mean by this is that most of us artists have always felt undervalued and unappreciated. People aren't willing to invest money into things they don't quite understand, and if they do understand it, then they don't want to put money into things they don't hold respect for. I say this based on my own experiences. Being in a space where I'm taken for granted because the place where my skills are needed but not valued is slowly chipping away at me. I turn to internet spaces where a job may be waiting, but the sight of the ever-growing job opportunities training AI models make the pit in my stomach grow deeper and deeper each and every day. My creative friends are struggling to find jobs, and if their ever-growing talent isn't enough, where does that put me? I see creative friends with jobs that just like being content because art is different these days. People are different these days. As if it wasn't enough that we were seen as inferior because now you have people giving our jobs to AI and slapping artist on their foreheads when they know how to throw a few prompts together. Today, being an artist isn't enough. It takes days to create and seconds to consume. The algorithm is not happy to wait. More and more at once until we've given our blood, sweat and tears and sold our souls to it. I found myself questioning my art because it gets no engagement these days. Imagine the whiplash of enhancing your skills and getting less acknowledgement for it. It's miserable. As much as I say it doesn't bug me, the whole fact is that it bugs me because it's a reminder of the ever-changing world of art, and not for good. It's AI this and AI that. You warn people and you tell people, but then the next day your friend is jumping on the next trend of turning their face into a cartoon. It's heartbreaking that people don't get it. People don't get us. I feel like a black sheep sometimes, alone in my head, when I think about what's happening. Should I find a real job? Who has taught me in my head that art isn't real? Why do I feel silly? I know it's society, but I can't help but feel I did this to myself. And yet, I still want it. I want to create and enjoy a process that gets me to a final piece that has a level of authenticity that AI art will never have, even when it's impossible to tell two and two apart. At least there was a process involved in one. Even if that isn't shown, I can still hold that power. So what if people roll their eyes at what I do and think it's so easy? Still, I choose to sit and create because it's part of who I am. But it does not define me. The likes, the comments, the engagement, none of that matters in the light of who I am as a person, because I am outside of social media. I exist in a world where there is something beyond our screens. One day, it can all disappear, but I will still be here. One day, if everything shuts down, AI would cease to exist. But you and me will not. To the art lover, the person whose heart breaks equally as we continue to feel the weight of irrelevancy on our shoulders as the future of growing advancements and conveniences grows stronger and stronger, remember that there is so much more worth and joy in struggle. It pays to work hard. When everything is given to us, there is no satisfaction or purpose lived. To be able to work hard, think for ourselves, and make things as part of a process is more valuable and worthwhile, and I encourage you to hold on to that. Maybe one day life won't feel fun when everything is being given to us fast so that capitalism can gain. And so I encourage you that no matter how discouraged you may feel right now, keep moving forward, keep pushing through, keep failing, keep falling, keep getting rejected, but most of all, keep trying. Again and again. You have the power to try again, and that's what makes life worth living. How boring it would be to get it right the first time constantly. Where are the lessons learned and the mistakes made that help us grow? I'm now beginning to understand why people cling to the feeling of nostalgia so deeply, and it makes me sad that it feels like just yesterday I lived in the moments I crave so badly today. We don't often get to create what we want these days without feeling the weight of all this. Oftentimes we're chasing relevancy and nonsensical things just to put our art out there. But I've gotten to a point where as much as I wished art could have worked out for me, I'm okay with doing it on the side in order to protect myself from getting lost, but also to protect my art from becoming something I no longer recognize. Stay true to who you are and make the art you love. The more you pour from an empty cup, the harder it is to feel whole again. This isn't a message of fear and hopelessness, but rather one to remind not only you, but myself, to stay true to who I am. As a person and as an artist, I love art, but there is life outside of my art, and things will be okay. Maybe not always, but that's the joy in there being a process. Without the process, how will we ever come to understand the outcome? So with that I say, suck it AI. Even if you win one day, you will break a beautiful thing. And like all the movies foreshadow it, people will come to regret such a stupid decision as they try and make artists irrelevant. Sometimes you only know what good thing you truly have once it's actually gone. And whilst I hope the world never loses its art and artists, I can't help but feel that maybe people will then actually see the weight of our footsteps on this earth once they are removed. But as long as I can, I will continue to make art. What a gift God has given me, and what a waste it would be to give up something that brings me so much joy, even in a world where people are trying to steal it.